Sup guys, NightShadow here, and today I am going to be showing you how to make a simple program in Visual Studio's 2015. So let's get straight into this. This is what it looks like when you start it up. Over here it has you can click New Project, Open from Source Code. Sorry. It'll show the recent projects you've been working on. Those were just the test ones. So we'll go straight to New Project. And it'll probably, the first time you use it, it will be on Visual C#. But you want to go down to Visual Basic. Just go on WPF application, it should already be selected. And select whatever you want to call it. Let's call it Test. Yeah, let's just call it Test, that's good. Okay, there we go. Click OK, and then it will just say creating project, then the name. I called it test. Well, it shouldn't take too long. Hopefully. Okay, here we go. Loading designer, you can continue working while the designer is loading the background. We actually gotta wait for that, because we can't really do anything till that loads. Okay, so you're presented with this little thing. Yeah. The first thing you're probably going to want to do is click up here where it says the name and has where it would have the boxes. Just click up there. And, oh, let me, if it will work. Oh, you have to click on this little, not this one, but this one. There's two, a black one and a white one. You got to click on the white one. And then you're going to want to go here where it says no name and just put in whatever you want to call the program. Or not whatever you want to call the program, whatever it will display right there. So if I click enter, oh, never mind. That's not what it's going to display. That's what the window's called. That's not going to be shown. But down here, if I can find it, here we go. Title. That's where it is. So that will show up there, as you can see. So let's get into this. So over here is your toolbar. This is where we're going to be working. We're going to start by clicking this little arrow. Just click that, and it shows all these things. This is all the things you can put on your program. And let's see, what should we create? Let's just create a little login thing, just for fun. So we're going to get a little text box, or text box, not text block. Two totally different things. So actually, never mind, let's resize this real quick. I think I want this one actually. Yeah, you gotta click the black one to resize it, so oops, there we go. Let's go down here, size it like that. That seems pretty good. So let's get to let's make a little text box. All you do is click and drag. That seems pretty good. And I don't want anything in there, so we can just do that. And if we click on this, we can do copy and paste. And we have another one. And they will like snap together. So we'll just do that. That seems pretty fine. Go back here, click this. Can I make it smaller without totally breaking that? Yes, I can. There. So I'm gonna move these over here. There we go. Now let's add a button right here. And we'll just put that right here. Make it a there, that seems pretty good. And we can oops, there we go. If we click on the button over here, if we scroll down, there should be content, and you can change that whatever you want to say. So since this is a little login program, we'll do login. what else? I'm actually gonna make this a bit smaller. There we go. And actually I can change the name to login program, so I'll just change the title of this to login. That's pretty cool. Now it says login up there. So next we will have a text box, and we'll just put that right down here, and should clear that, and that will say if I logged in successfully, if the password and username were right. So it disappeared there because we don't want to see it. It doesn't have a border. There we go. We also want to tell the user, what am I looking for? And there we go. Oops. We want to tell the user what they're typing in for each box. So right here we want, like, just a thing that says username. Username. Oops, that got a little warped. So let's make this a little bigger. There we go. Oh, that's better. It shouldn't be doing that. I guess we're just gonna have to resize it. Oops. That's fine though. Okay, now I know something's going on. Let me just pause it real quick. Oh, now it's better. Okay, let's just bring it back up then, I guess. Okay. This program's sometimes a bit weird. So, if I do this, see what I mean by it's weird? That should work. Just do that. Oops. There we go. Now let's see what that looks like if we run the program. You can click start up here to run your program. So once it loads, sometimes takes a bit to load. All the code you will need, which is like a few lines, will be in the description. Okay, now it's gonna do a little something weird, then we'll show it. Okay, so it does show these warped. Okay, so let's change that. I don't like them warped. That works. Okay, so sorry guys, I had to do that. So we're gonna click on each one of these boxes. So I'm gonna click on this box, and we're gonna go to name, and we're gonna change that to like username. Okay. There we go. And the bottom one will just do password. There we go. Okay. And we're also gonna click on this little text box we made, which I'll put farther down here. There we go. And we're gonna name it Output. There we go. So now comes the sort of hard part. Now that we actually designed this, we actually have to program it. So right over here, there's a little thing, test is highlighted, and there's a little scroll bar. If you scroll to the bottom, and it should be under MainWindow, yeah, MainWindow.xaml.vb. If you click on that, this will pop up, which actually didn't really want to happen. close that real quick. You want to have that selected, but you want to have it highlighted, and then you click this little view code button, and now it makes two tabs so you can switch in between them. Pretty sure you can do that with the other one, but you know, I don't want to do that. Okay, so right here it's gonna say whatever you called the window, not what it displays, but whatever you called it. It's gonna say main window and some stuff right here. So we're gonna click on where it says main window and go down to button. So we're gonna go here and it's gonna show a bunch of stuff, and you're just gonna scroll up to click. Click on that. Yep. It's gonna create some code. This code is just saying do this when the button is clicked. So now it's time for the actual code. And oops. No. Cancel. I must have clicked something to close it on accident, but it's still good. So this is the code we're gonna do. Dim, that's to define a variable. Username as string. Okay, that's where you can do dim username as string, and then dim password as string, and that just says that the variable username and the variable password are both going to be strings, which is text. But I'm assuming you already know that. So then we're going to do this. Username, and if like, the cool thing is if you have some of it typed in and it's highlighted down there, you can just do space and it will type that in. So username equals capital U username Username.Text, and it's supposed to be capital, but you know. Okay. Should be working, but it's yelling at me. I know why too. Actually, no. Okay, cool. That's why. We're actually gonna change these to username 1 and password 1. Oops. There. Now there should be cleared up. Yep. Okay. Sorry. So, oops. Should go next to password. Oops. Password 1. And it is a lowercase p, but you know, equals password. Oops. Did I do it right? Yeah. Password.Text. Easy as pie. And that's just saying username 1 will equal whatever you typed in this slot, and password 1 will equal whatever you typed in here. So next we're going to go into seeing if the password, username and password correct. So we're going to do if username 1 equals then whatever you want the username to be. So I'll just do NightShadow. Okay, then and password 1. Oops. 1. There we go. Equals whatever you want the password to be. I'll just do 1, 2, 3. Then, and it already creates the end if for you. I really like that. So then, if the username and password are correct, we're going to do something really cool. So, if I find this right here, it's called Output. So this is what we can do. We can change what's in there, what is written in there, by doing this. Output equals Output.Txt. Oh. Okay. Text. And logged in. I think that's one word. There we go. And else, if it is not correct, then Output.Text text equals incorrect or something like that. There we go. So it's real easy. We can just save all this with Control S. Go back to my main window, Control S. Then let's start the program by once again clicking Start up here. We will let it load, and yeah. Okay, there we go. Just there. Don't click on this. This isn't it. There we go. So with our beautiful program right here, we can go username. If we just type in something random, and then type in something random for the password, and click login, it'll say incorrect. But if we NightShadow, and we also have the right password, 1, 2, 3, and we click login, it'll say logged in. I don't know if that's one word or not. Probably isn't, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll leave the code in the description below. So thanks, guys. Bye. See ya.